You know you got a great group of PR people to work with when they'll send you a device when you're traveling cross-country to your hotel room that you're staying at. What's going on, guys? I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com. How's it hanging? And I'm here with the HTC Sensation 4G. It's finally here. Special thanks to our friends at HTC. They really went out of their way. They had this shipped to the hotel because they knew that I'd be traveling today for our reader meetup. So really big thanks to HTC. That's awesome. And also, as always, special thanks to our guys at Best Buy, because when these do come out, we're going to start hooking you up with devices just like this in the One Paw Bandit giveaway. When you go into Best Buy Mobile, you'll walk out working with your new HTC Sensation 4G if you choose to buy it there. So enough of that. Let's see. Again, special thanks to HTC. Let's see what comes in the box. Let's open it up here. It's sensational. You know, it's funny, like I swore that I wouldn't make a sensation joke, but that one didn't really count. We'll just leave it at that. Here it is, the HTC Sensation 4G. Sorry for my shaky hand, did not bring my tripod on this trip. So, T-Mobile HTC Sensation 4G in that typical T-Mobile box, 4G and Wi-Fi capable, 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor, 4.3-inch Super LCD, touchscreen, 8-megapixel camera, 1080p HD video recording, so expect that to be put to the test probably today. Front-facing camera for video chat as well. So let's open it up and see. I don't know if they even took the... Okay, yeah, they did take the stickers off. So you can see, trying to do this one-handed takes talent. I have that on my resume. Trying to open these boxes with one hand. But that's okay, because we're going to get it open. Bam! Did you see that? And there it is. The device you've been waiting for. The real competitor, first real competitor to the Samsung Galaxy S2 in the United States. And the Galaxy S2 really isn't even out yet in the United States. So, I mean, absolutely beautiful body. First time I've held one in my hand. I was not at the Sensation event in London. So, great device. T-Mobile logo up there. Front-facing camera. And you can see it is a slightly curved display as well. 4.3-inch slightly curved. You can see those new buttons down there. This does run HTC Sense 3.0. And then it's got this beautiful unibody back with a 3.5mm headphone jack. Power button over there. 8-megapixel camera with dual flash. And just this cool design volume rocker on the left, micro USB charging port. And then over here, nothing on the side. So it's a great looking phone. I mean, it's really not doing it justice. Let me get it under the window a little bit so you can see. I already have a voicemail. Look at that. Look how important I am that I already have a voicemail. I'm not that important, but I like to think that I do. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, pop that open, and there it is. And you can see HTC Sense 3.0 right there. Let me move away from the camera so I can see. Let's peel off that protective layer. But before we do that, getting ahead of myself, let's get and see what's in the box. Instruction manuals in there. Términos y condiciones, política de devolución. I don't know if I pronounced that one right. Garantía limitada. And then T-Mobile Start Guide, HTC Sensation 4G. Now down here you get the usual stuff, which I won't bother to open for you because you know what it is. USB cable in these cornstarch bags. And these are a little darker cornstarch bags. So, looks like they're trying to switch it up a little bit. Stereo headset in there. And then your typical AC adapter module, the typical HTC adapter module that you know from things like the HTC Evo 4G, Evo Shift, things like that. It's gone back to that regular HTC American adapter. So that's what comes in the box. Let's get back to the device. Let me peel this protective film off. And got that. Let's see. Like I said, down there you get your capacitive buttons, and they've changed slightly running HTC Sense 3.0. Let's see here. So you can see, much like the HTC Flyer, it's got that same in HTC Evo View 3D and HTC Evo 3D for that matter. And I said those backwards, I'm sorry. HTC Evo View 4G and HTC Evo 3D. Very similar in terms of the user interface. It's running Sense 3.0, a little bit of an improvement. And you can see down here you can group your apps by frequent, downloaded, or all apps. So a few changes. You'll see some in the notifications bar as well, where down here it says notifications and quick settings. You'll see that. Let's see what else has changed. Let's scroll through and see what apps come pre-installed. You have Adobe Reader. You have HTC Hub. Good. HTC Hub is there. Highlight. You have Lookout. Let's see what else. T-Mobile My Account, My Device. Nova pre-installed. Slacker. T-Mobile Mall. T-Mobile TV. Video chat. Visual voicemail. Wi-Fi calling. So typical T-Mobile stuff. Wi-Fi hotspot. As well, but it's really the camera. I say this a lot in the videos, but the camera is really not doing this justice. This is a sexy device. It looks fantastic, it feels fantastic, and it's really thin in comparison to something like, bear with me here for a second, if I pull it up, in comparison to something like the HTC Revolution. I know the light's not the greatest in the world here, but you can see that it's much thinner and just more svelte device than some of the other devices on the market. Just to go over some of the quick changes in HTC Sense 3.0, first of all, you'll see the lock screen very different here. You can do one of two things. You can either drag it up to unlock it, or you can drag a specific one of these apps, which you can move around if you want to through the menu interface. Messages, for example, we can bring down and it'll automatically open up messages. Now you can bring different things down there. If those aren't your 4 frequently used applications, you can change those up. It's not an issue. That's one big benefit of Sense 3.0. Another one, you'll see little things like the icon here is different. And then of course, things that we saw in 2.0, or revised version of 2.0, like on the Droid Incredible 2, where it's not entirely different, but the things like the menu here, how it's a little bit different in terms of the way it organizes the apps. You have all apps frequent, downloaded, and then it sends them down page by page as opposed to one line by one line, if that makes any sense. Also, notifications bar is different as well. Since this does have Sense 3.0, you get a ton of personalization options, and you can see over here in the right hand corner you have this new button that you don't see on things like the Evo 4G. This is something you started to see with Sense 2.0, with the Thunderbolt, the Inspire 4G, things like that. Well, it's expanded out incredibly here. You have seen T-Mobile scan the HTC wallpaper and lock screen, so you can do a lot of changes. Go into the skin, for example, we can change it from the default HTC skin to, let's just say burgundy. We'll apply that, and you can watch as the top bar here changes ever so slightly, and then the bottom changes as well. So you have quite a few customization choices. And then, like I said a minute ago, with the lock screen, if you want to change the applications around on that, find the ones that you use the most, you certainly can't. So let's go. And this really isn't doing it justice. This 4.3-inch QHD display is absolutely beautiful. Sexy, drop dead beautiful. You're going to love it. And we'll go in here. So you can see burgundy, you can see the color tone differences there. And we can go into the lock screen, and let's do photo album, friend stream. Let's do weather. That was the one that I like the most from the Evo 3D. So we'll go into weather, and that's going to display, and you can see that's going to change. It'll display the weather. So right at the open, I know, right as soon as I click that button, I know what the weather is in San Francisco or wherever I'm at that time. So very, very cool. A lot of customization options, and like I said, you can move these around if you so choose. So they've really done a great job, in this third version of Sense, of making it as user-friendly and customizable as possible. Be sure to stay tuned for more coverage on the HTC Sensation 4G, another 4G device from T-Mobile, and the one that people have been waiting for. That's it for me. I'm going to go and shoot that 1080p video for you in the streets of San Francisco. Keep it locked on PhoneDog.com for continuing coverage of the HTC Sensation 4G. And be sure to like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/PhoneDog. We're giving away a bunch of iPads and smartphones as part of our Colossal iPad 2 and smartphone sweepstakes. And be sure to follow me on Twitter as well, at PhoneDog_Aaron, and on Facebook at Facebook.com/PhoneDogAB. Thanks so much for watching. In the meantime, tweet me. Let me know what you'd like to know about this device, and I'll do my best to answer those both on Twitter and in the video reviews to come. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.